Happy Sunday. I have arrived at my decision. So, last few 6 or 7 days, you guys have seen me go through a variety of different things. And as a recap, my biggest thing was to move sizes, not systems, sizes out of my B6 Slim Stayology. I have been in this since February, not this one. I used this one from February all the way to April, and then I used this one May to July. Now, I have loved my system that I have created. It's a total sum of what you've seen on my channel, since way back in the day. So, you guys have seen me cut down a Stayology, right? My standard one. This was A5. I set this all the way up. You guys have seen me bring out the Moleskine, and I can't bring that one out this very second, but the Moleskine expanded, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. This is what I'm currently using, which is my TN. So the TN standard has won. I am totally going to do that. That is what I'm going to use. Right now, as it stands, because we're in July, I am using this one notebook because I obviously want to wait till August to start fresh with my new size. Now, I'm going to tell you what I've done. I have cut down my Moleskine. Let me take this out. Expanded to a standard size. Now, you all have seen on me talk about the actual setup of the expanded notebook. I was out yesterday with my family, and I was like, I could not get over the fact that standard is it for me. So I was like, okay, am I going to do Nanami? Am I going to do Stayology? Am I going to do a Moleskine expanded to a standard size? So I started thinking about the paper. The paper in the Tomo River is nice. Oops. It's beautiful. It's thin. It's lightweight. It makes this nice crinkly sound. It's just wonderful. And although I really, really, really love that, I don't like that you have to find the right pin for it, like you really do, or it's just going to make your smearing life a nightmare. When I was in my Stayology, I used a 0.38 Muji the whole entire time, and I didn't have any issues with smearing or anything, and I still got the crinkly feel. So I was like, oh, the Stayology paper was like it for me. What I chose is the grid. I like the grid and the distinctiveness of the grid in the Moleskine paper. Doesn't mean I don't like the Stayology. That is I love it. I love all three. But that's what really made me cut this down. I cut it down because I knew that the 400 pages was really that extra I can't do the math, but is going to help me here. So I have decided that 3 months is a good amount to fit in one book. And so August, September, October will be in this book. And then if I have leftover pages, those will be for notes in the back. But I'm really excited about August. I still have to print out my 2020 holidays. I did cut this down yesterday and was able to repurpose the pages. So let me see if I have another Moleskine for the sake of size reference. This is my Jesus book one, but all I did was cut about that much off. And what I did is I cut the front cover first with scissors, and then, sorry, I keep moving this whole thing. I cut the first cover with scissors, so I got a clean cut. And then I put my ruler down and started cutting halfway with my box cutter, and then halfway through I actually freehand it with scissors because there's a line. It didn't take much time at all. But like I said, I was able to repurpose some of the images and some of the pages. As you could see up here, I had to start using washi tape. I had to completely do some of the pages in here just to salvage it. With the tracker, I was able to just cut the sides some, and so this is one of the pages that I had to totally kind of redo, move over the lines, and I did that in pencil on purpose, and then just use washi and little headers. This is my morning pages. This is my health log, and then the same with my scripture study pages. I just moved over the line some and just did some headers. So I was able to salvage it. Now, the only thing I wasn't able to salvage was my scripture plan. I always keep my scripture plan in with my planning like that. So I, in fact, will grab this. And for this month, August, I tipped in on the back, my very last page of the first week of August, to put my scripture actual little images that I create and put them on there instead of writing them out, because when I was doing my daily gratitude, my scripture was after this page and I kind of ripped it somehow. So I had to glue the two, and that left me with my scripture, no space for my scripture plan. So I'm going to put that there and then carry on. These are my bullet journal pages. As you can see, some of them got cut off, but I was able to use headers for this. So that's just for the 1 week. And then here's my week. And then my days. So I am uber excited to start this. This is the back. I did cut off the little pocket and just put down tape. I have, my little area. The only thing I will have to do now is put a pin loop. More than likely it'll go on this page and not this one, because this is going to slip in the back of my, this is the cover I'm going to use in August. I just love this cover. So it'll slip back in here pretty good. I didn't have to cut anything off or anything like that. It just kind of slips right in. And then that way my monthly will go on here. My monthly's over here still. And like I said, or if I didn't say, you guys may get confused, but that, I'm just going to say it as plainly as possible. My concern is whether or not, I'm not concerned if you're confused or not. I'm not confused. It makes sense to me. So I don't get confused or lost or anything like that in my planning. Clearly, if I did, I wouldn't be sharing it so confidently. It works for me. It may not work for you. So be nice, because be nice. That's all I'm going to say. So my monthly will come out of here and it'll be in here. I will add one thin little book to this whole system, and that's to catch any additional notes, any additional list, anything I see, and then everything will be in here. I love that my tabs have room to breathe and that I have a pin loop and it's all good. It's perfect. It's exactly what I have had in here, but just a bigger size. And it honestly is more accommodating to my faith, my health journey, and my brain dump pages. I didn't have to, add additional things like, additional books or anything like that. It's all in one. It's all in one. I've noticed I do about 16 pages a week between, all of these tabs right here. It's 16 pages a week. So I'm not good at math. I can be if I need to, but I figure it'll probably be like, 192 pages. So I don't know, I'm going to just get 3 months in here. I'm not going to go over that. I'm not going to be like, I can fit as much as I can in here and move on to the next book. No, if I'm halfway through here and it's like, that's already going to be, October, I'll use the rest for notes. Just because I don't like a big, huge chunky book. This is the extent of chunkiness that I can do. And this is 3 months. And this was me pasting in paper that was Tomo River here. So it's very thin. Some of these pages most all of these pages over here were regular printer paper. This one's regular printer paper, and my week is regular printer paper, if you can't see. So I am excited. I am way too excited. And if you want to see how it will look, I'll come over here and take out my month. So in my month, I have tipped in or put in the middle strap this little insert that has my weight, and it has just notes. Like I have kitchen notes, I have a cleaning schedule, whenever I want to figure it out, back to school notes, a recipe, my brain dump on my Moleskine expanded, my August scriptures that I have to get ready to figure out and put on an image. So that is the extent of it. So I'll just find the middle, and when August comes, I will just have it like this. I need to put some tape down for that. And it's perfect. It's perfect for me. Like, it's perfect for me. I'll probably put I'll probably put it on one of these instead of the first one. I'm going to do that now. So I don't like it being too, yeah, perfect. So I like it. I like this whole entire situation. I have all of my planning in one book and just some supplements, my month. And it's the same if you look over here. I've had my month right here. My month's right here, just in a bigger book. And usually I would put some notes in the back. Well, I have a little piece of whatever it is, paper. I don't know where the inserts are from. I think Toroku Shop. And I have it. Some of you guys have mentioned Peanut Paper Penguin Co. I don't use her inserts. They're too expensive and they take too long to ship, and I'm in the same city as her. So I just don't use her inserts. I like Toroku Shop. I like the inserts on Amazon that I can get in like 1 or 2 days. I like their customer service better. So my months are here. And I'm going to draw out my 2021 calendar in here. And then I have extra pages here for notes. I am just way too excited, you guys. So I appreciate you coming on my journey with me. I appreciate you, your support on my channel and, being nice and not, judgmental or critical. I get comments of, aren't you lost on what you're doing? No, I'm not. I'm not lost because I know what I'm doing. It's for me, not for you. So it makes sense in my head, and that's all it has to do. It has to make sense in my head, not yours. If you don't get it, I can try to explain it to you, but it's not going to stop me from doing what I'm going to do. So I appreciate the ones that are supportive and the ones that, get something out of this. If you don't, you might want to unfollow me and not, it's okay. I'm not for everybody. So anyhow, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for following me along on this journey. I cannot wait for August to come. Until that, you'll see me have this until I go ahead and move into August. So I will just kindly take this out, put it back over here. This will be saved. Some of you guys may wonder, well, what are you going to do with the standard that you set up already? I'm going to save it. This is so easily, I could so easily just put a, you know, November page here. You know, I will more than likely take this and put this over in my other setup. This is my memory pages, but I can easily use this for another month. There's stickers, there's things that can cover this up. Like, it's so wonderful. That's the beauty of a blank notebook. So anyhow, that is my decision. Standard TN, Moleskine expanded, cut down, all in one, fantastic, magical, beautiful piece. God bless you guys.